show Quebec. Isn't that propaganda?
Canso.
Mr. Speaker, since the Minister of Foreign Affairs has conveniently forgotten his inconvenient words of a couple of weeks ago, allow me the opportunity to remind the House, and he said, "We will not throw a member out of caucus for voting his conscience. There will be no whipping, flipping, hiring or firing on budget votes." Well, Mr. Speaker, this 180-degree flip, is this more an example of the lack of influence that this minister has at the cabinet table, or did he actually think that his former caucus colleague would surrender his principles as the minister did?
Right on.
Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Well, Mr. Speaker, the honourable member has been here for a while now. He should know that that wasn't, in fact, a budget vote. The budget vote will take place next week. But, you know, with respect to this particular comment, I certainly hoped and fully expected that the honourable member would continue to work with other members of Atlantic Caucus, to work with the Minister of Finance, to see that we follow through in finishing this discussion with the province of Nova Scotia, with our Premier, direct discussions, which I continued yesterday. The member opposite may be chirping from the cheap seats, Mr. Speaker, but unlike him, we're actually getting the job done for Nova Scotia.
The honourable member for Cape Breton, Canso.
Well, that's certainly no consolation for my colleague from Cumberland Colchester, but Mr. Speaker, it's one thing about screwing up time and time again. People get upset when you screw up, you don't admit it, and then you try to sell them that you're doing them this great favor. People of Nova Scotia are not stupid. They know up is not down, and they're not buying what this minister is trying to sell. This minister has done nothing but hurt Nova Scotians since he assumed his responsibility. When will he finally do something that will benefit Nova Scotians and resign?
Right on.
Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Well, I'll ask the honourable member to try to keep his Celtic temper in check. I know he's getting very exercised over there, and the rhetorical flow is starting to come, and he's smiling now. After he's sat down, he's off the camera. The righteous indignation leaves his body, Mr. Speaker. But as we all know, what we did in the budget was deliver $95 million more this fiscal year, millions more next year, Mr. Speaker. Deals on health care, with respect to the environment, transportation. The money is flowing into the province of Nova Scotia more than we've ever seen, certainly in the last 13 years, under the abysmal representation of him and his government.
The honourable member for Sydney, Victoria.